Okay, what's up, everyone? It's fickmoley, and Chewman is joining me today.
Hello, hello.
Hello, Chewman.
Uh,
So basically, I tried to do a commentary on the subject of gun control, but I couldn't do it alone because if you're talking about something that serious, I feel like you need someone to bounce ideas off. And Chewman, you're probably
what?
probably
The
my
redneck's got to be the gun owner?
yeah, the rednecks owns guns. So, Chewman's a very rational person and quite smart, so I figured
I don't know about the smart, but I can be rational.
very rational. So I figured we'll do me and you, Chewman. Um, the irony of putting a gun control debate over a Black Ops 2 video is not lost on me. But anyway, so Chew, you're a Southern boy,
Correct.
so I assume that gun control to you is a no-no. In the sense that everyone should give up their guns.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Because for anyone that's not been paying attention since the late
Well, aren't they
1700s,
voting on the assault rifle stuff today?
possibly.
I think they're actually voting on. Well, they had the thing last night where they had all these victims of assault that were victims at the hand of gun violence up at the Capitol, and they literally read names of the deceased people for fucking 24 hours, which is, hey, it's touching, it's great, but
But people die to everything.
right.
I mean, and especially a gun's purpose is to kill.
Well, here's my thing: is anyone doing anything to ban sugar?
Sugar. Yeah.
I mean, let's stop and think for a
Diabetes.
minute. How many motherfuckers die with diabetes and all this other crap?
Cigarettes should go. As a smoker, I definitely think
Yeah, I'm
e-cigarettes
sitting
should
here with a dip. Yeah, I mean, if we're gonna cut this out, cut tobacco, cut booze, cut all this other stuff. It's
See, because I fully agree that at this point, Americans, you can't take away the right to arms. But I feel like you can definitely reduce how easy it is to get them, and possibly what weapons to get. Because
well,
I
like
don't believe any standard citizen needs an assault rifle.
Well,
I
did you see my tweets the other day? I went to a bass fishing banquet.
Okay.
Yes, I am a fucking redneck. Kiss my ass. Uh, and part of the silent auctions were an M4 and a Bushmaster assault rifle. It's down here. It's just normal. I mean, I don't know of people who go hunting with them,
Yeah. I don't know.
but
Perhaps I just like where does it stop? Because I don't see anyone's complaining that they don't have the right to buy an RPG. Because the word arms is a very broad, big description, basically of any weapon. Um, so I don't know why people aren't like they've got the shit that they want now, but they don't seem to complain about other things that come under the arms bracket. I don't think, Chewa, you can correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think you can legally own an RPG in the United States.
uh, above my pay grade. I've
Above your
never
pay
had the
grade.
use nor want for one, so I've never researched to try to find it.
Maybe I
Uh,
just personally
but
never.
here's my thing with the whole assault rifle thing. You can go to the store and buy on just tons of semi-automatic guns,
Mhm.
semi-automatic rifles. When people say assault rifle, they picture a fully automatic weapon,
Yeah.
and that's not what you can get. If you go to the store and buy an AR-15, it's not a fully automatic weapon. It is a weapon that has a clip capacity that can hold a shitload of bullets.
I think perhaps people are thinking though that I mean, especially with the internet, it might be much easier for someone to be able to transform that gun into fully automatic.
When there's a will, there's a way.
I'll be perfectly honest with you. I'm not too big on guns. Like I don't know how they work and stuff. I know that you can put an attachment called select fire on and then just flip a switch.
Well, it's a tad bit more than that. They're not made from the fact. There's a conversion kit you can do to turn them fully automatic, but and I have that buddy who we share an office, and he is a licensed gun dealer, and I actually asked, well, because I tweeted out some pictures the other day with some Sega 12s and some other guns he had converted to be basically tactical weapons for the sheriff's department.
Yeah.
And I was asking him, well, if I bought an AK, can I get one fully automatic? And I'm talking to a gun dealer, and he's like, fuck no. Like, it's just impossible. It's just getting the parts. And he said, yeah, you could. It's just not worth the headache. And that's coming from a guy who has access to it all. Now, that's not saying that you couldn't do it if you wanted it. I mean, for God's sakes, people can do anything they feel like. I don't care what the law says, but
yeah,
banning these weapons does nothing. People who want them are still going to get them. Do I think they need to shut these loopholes, the gun show loopholes, things like that? Absolutely. I don't see where anyone in their right mind wants to say you don't have the right to check my background before owning a weapon. And this is coming from a guy down here where everybody has them. I live in an area where I can walk around with a pistol on my hip.
Yeah, I've never understood that that argument that they shouldn't be able to check your background. Not necessarily an argument, but I feel like people are getting quite pissed that they possibly want to stop anyone being able to walk up at a gun show, hand over some cash, and then just have a gun.
Well, and we talked briefly before we went live about there's normally an underlying theme with these people who go and shoot up something, and there's a screw loose.
Yeah.
Most of these people mentally, and here's the problem. These people who go and shoot up schools or whatever, and it's horrible. So I'm in no way condone. I think that shit is ridiculous. It's stupid. It's terrible. But these people don't have this big laundry list of crimes they've been committed for. They don't have criminal backgrounds. They're just fucked in the head. They're just.
And then one day it pops.
Exactly. One day it pops. Little Timmy got picked on for a long time, and one day said the world's going to remember.
Yeah.
It's
very I feel like you can never predict you're never going to be able to predict who's going to go and do something like a shooting, because like you said, most of these people in recent memory are either kids that have no background, so they take them from
Mommy
their parents. Yeah.
And let's go real quick. I have guns in my house, and my kids can't access them. Period. It's my responsibility.
Have you got them
as a gun owner? I'm a person who, am I some card carrying, card waving member of the NRA? No, because they take it to a whole nother level. That's just a giant lobbying group. Let's call it what it is. Yeah. Their job is to keep guns moving. And here's a little tidbit. The gun groups love this, because I could have bought a Sega 12 for $800 18 months ago. It's around $2,000 now.
Oh yeah, I imagine
everything has gone up double and triple in ammunition. They have people who line up at Bass Pro, at Academy Sports, on days that the trucks with the ammo show up. And what did Chris Rock? Guns don't kill people. Bullets kill people. Tax the shit out of bullets. What was that one line he said? I'd kill your ass dead if I could afford it.
Yeah.
When I get paid, I'm gonna come back and shoot your ass.
I got one bullet.
Yeah, exactly, and I'm saving it.
But
it's the responsibility of the gun owner, and I take that shit serious. I don't know if I could live with myself. What I just read, a 4-year-old kid shot a 6-year-old kid in the head, or a 6 shot a 4. Some kid shot another kid, found daddy's gun and shot a kid.
Yeah, because most of them don't realize.
No, my kids all have toy guns, and my kids know daddy has real guns. And I make sure my kids have handled them. They understand the difference. This is not a toy.
Yeah.
They need to see what kind of damage these can do. And if that puts a tad bit of fear about guns in them at this age, that's what I want. I want my kids to be very apprehensive. I want them to utilize them, because all they are is a tool. They use them to hunt. I have pistols for home protection, but
hunting is I want to go hunting. I don't know why. I've got this primal urge to want to go hunting someday, but
you'll find hunting is more about, we're talking about all meeting up to go play golf. A group of our Twitter Xbox folks, and the activity is arbitrary. It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
It's us getting together, and that's what hunting ends up being. When everybody goes duck hunting, it's a big. We're gonna big breakfast, big lunch, too many drinks.
Like
it's
fishing,
fun.
I imagine.
Mm-hmm.
I've never
Fishing's
been.
about company. Well, it's like an Xbox Live party. We'll liken it to what people. You've got some sort of Black Ops thing.
Yeah.
Playing the game, I have fun playing the game when I play with you guys. Outside of that, it's normally frustrating.
Yeah.
I get my joy out of who we play with.
Agreed.
It's the company you keep. But that's what hunting's like. I mean, after you shoot a few things, that I don't know. I'm too lazy. I don't want to get up ass crack of dawn and freeze my nuts off in a damn deer stand anymore. If a customer wants to, I'll make it happen. But not my cup of tea. Duck hunting's fun. There's always a big dove hunt here. But hunting's fun, and that's a right I think everybody has to have. I know people who that's how they make their money. That's how they feed their family, by hunting and fishing.
Yeah.
But those would probably be the kind of guy that'll hole up in some sort of strange standoff with the ATF at some point.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure there'll be a random news story. This guy barricaded himself in his barn and.
See that when you put these laws down, some of these people take that shit seriously. They take their rights seriously, and sometimes sometimes common sense leaves the picture. I've got no problem with the authorities coming to say, "Excuse me, sir, why do you need 1,000 assault rifles?" I've got no problem with wanting that research, but some of these cats, but that's the rights they have, and I don't want to infringe on anybody's rights.
Exactly.
What you want? It's like the whole gay marriage thing. What's the big deal? Let them be miserable like the rest of us. More power to them. I mean, the insurance thing's a big deal. Think about that for a minute. You get married, and it's one spouse can carry the other on the insurance.
Oh yeah, and
you get married. It's hard to find somebody you like, much less love in this world. And if it happens, if you happen to love another guy with a dick, whatever. Who cares? But at least give them the right to fucking be able to provide insurance.
And then there's the big deal of
if they die,
death taxes and stuff.
Yeah, because the family can swoop in. The family who most likely is
shunned him for being gay. Yeah.
Oh, I hate my dead gay son. That whole thing, and then they get to swoop in and scoop up the shit. And when the guy or woman or man who built their life with the other same-sex partner gets shit on, I don't know. It's gun control and gay marriage.
Yeah, let's leave it there. Maybe
typical YouTube commentary.
In all seriousness, I would like to continue doing something like this, especially with Chew, because I respect Chew's opinions. So I figure maybe you cannot cover gun control in something like a 15-minute blobs video. So maybe if everyone wants it, you're willing to come back for some more videos, Chew?
I would be upset if I weren't invited back.
Oh, I'm sure you will be. Anyway, thank you very much, Chew, for joining me.
Hey, leave comments to Fick.
Leave comments.
I want to hear about the gun control stuff.
Yeah, I'd like
nothing better than a good debate.
I'd like to hear people's opinions. Keep it respectful, though, please. Just a little tip. Anyway.
And Fick needs cheese on his Whopper. Light and fave.
I definitely need a blue waffle. All right.
Because Fick, everybody thinks if you're on YouTube, you make $1 million.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Currently deciding whether to have caviar or...
Wiping your ass with 50s?
Yeah. Oh, no, I use hundreds. Much smoother. Anyway, thank you very much, Chewman.
Enjoyed it, Fick.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.